Online classes are catching up in India. You are one of the leaders in that. How do you actually then met out that quality of education? How do you actually test the students to make sure, they are getting the right degrees or they're getting the right marks? How do you actually balance all that?
Yeah, well, I must say that we are all, in many ways, good in responding to a crisis. Just think about the early months of 2020. The whole world suddenly stopped. We were all facing the COVID-19 crisis. But because our university had already invested a lot in technology, within 24 hours we could transition into completely online education, where our students, faculty were all able to receive high quality education. But I must say with all humility that that's not the largest story. UNESCO had estimated now that almost 3 billion young people were simply removed out of education. Even in a country like India, a lot of our young people, including in schools, colleges, universities, were simply deprived of the opportunity. So as a privileged institution,
Because people didn't have the computers,
we needed three things.
yeah, internet.
We need good quality equipment, Wi-Fi, as well as the bandwidth to be able to do it, and many people didn't have it. While that became the starting point of our foray into online in a big way in universities, but what ended up happening also was we began to start using that as an opportunity to think maybe we can deliver high quality education in this platform and improve the delivery experiences. So if you look at the history, we had the older version, which is called a distance education, highly pejorative. Mass education still was providing some services for those who want to get those credentials. But this new reimagination of online education led to a complete transformation of the ecosystem. And guess what? We, a relatively small university and a young university, we're barely 15 years old, we have collaborated with one of the world's leading edtech company called Coursera, and we also collaborate with an Indian edtech company called UpGrad. And together, we have over 6,000 students who have been pursuing blended and online and hybrid education with different disciplines and different degree programs that you offer. Our experience doing this now for 5 years is that quality and excellence will not and should not be compromised. So what do? First, we put the same faculty who teach physically in classes who will also teach online. That means the same qualifications, the same experience, the pedagogical grounding that they have, they bring that into the online experience. Second, we recognize that as a university, we don't have the technological bandwidth, and hence we partner with these platforms who bring with that technological bandwidth so that high quality online education can be offered. Third, we recognize that online education in several disciplines can also have a sort of a physical component in the form of live classroom experiences. Not all of it need to be asynchronous. Part of it can be physical. Part of it can be hybrid.
It's like a hybrid model.
Absolutely. Fourth, the examination, grading, assessment, one of the most difficult challenges of it. Here, we have also innovated through online proctoring system so that the integrity of the examination, the integrity of the grading and assessment is also protected so that the credentials that they receive is actually valid. And the last bit is that we have also been able to manage to create a community. So we have students from 105 countries pursuing online education.
Right.
That scale and that depth and that influence, I believe, if done well, can provide a very important solution to the larger problem that we're facing in India, which is about access to education for a number of reasons. Not all people in the country can actually go and spend all their time physically in a campus, sometimes traveling to other cities and states of that. And I'm happy to report that just a few months ago, the world's Times Higher Education rankings, which is a London-based organization, they, in their online education rankings, and fasten your seatbelts, we have been ranked number 1 in the world.
Oh, wow.
Not just in India.
Well, congratulations.
Jindal Global University has been ranked number one in the world for online education by Times Higher Education London. In a way, it's an example of how in that area India can provide leadership. But the point is that if we do quality work, if we don't compromise on standards, we can jump above our weight, and that's what has happened in this.
Hey everyone, thanks so much for watching this clip. As you know, we are taking a deep dive into some complex issues and decoding them for you. So don't forget to check out more content on our channel. And also, we'd love to hear back from you with your comments and your suggestions. So let's explore together.